So we are back in another Shea Homes community today. Shea Homes has been my personal favorite for the past few videos, and this one will not disappoint. We're in Huntersville, so that's on the north side of town, short drive away from Lake Norman, Birkdale Village, the downtown area of Huntersville. So you've got restaurants, bars, retail, work, all at your fingertips here. The builder just gave me this folder. We're gonna unpack it here in a little bit, but you have to hear about some of these incentives that they're offering right now. Builder incentives is such a buzzword that it's getting a lot, and this one will not disappoint, guys. The first house we're gonna go and see is this huge, absolutely ginormous 3,700 square foot house. The second one is gonna be right over here. It's gonna be the smaller of the two floor plans, but do not let its size fool you. It's still almost 3,000 square feet, but the usable space in these houses is absolutely amazing. And in both of these floor plans, there is a couple of rooms that I just haven't seen anywhere. Some of the finishes, they're just really, really unique. But I'm gonna turn around because I wanna show you just the size of some of these lots that this builder is offering right now. Oversized, extended lots, crazy incentives. I think we just need to get inside. My name is Dean, and I put out videos every single week about living here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm also a real estate agent, so if you have any questions about this community, this product, or if you're looking for an agent to help you find your next house, go ahead and reach out to me today. I'm gonna put my contact information right below. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. With that being said, let's go. So the elevation on the first house we're going to see is very, very unique. Just its styling. I mean, let me just stop right here and just look at the garage door. It's very modern. It's got the glass pieces in there, rolls up. Even the light fixtures on here are just really unique and different. Now we're going to get inside pretty quick because you can probably hear in the background, there's a ton of construction going on here. These workers are working hard to get this product up and running, and quite rightly, because they're absolutely beautiful. The first one is going to be the Barkley. It's going to be 3,500 square feet, so it's a really nice size house. But just look at the exterior on these. You've got the black casing windows, you've got the dark gray batten board shiplap on the side, and you've got the whitewashed stone bricks. So some of the finishes on these are just absolutely beautiful. Nice entranceway in here. Now, one thing I really like that you're going to see is it's a nice shaded area as soon as you come in. You've got the recessed lighting over there. You could definitely put a piece of furniture or two out here so you could sit in the shade and watch the world go by. But when we get in here, just look at this grand entranceway. It is absolutely killer. Look at that stairwell all the way up, exposed, beautiful finishes, carpentry on this side here when you come in. And you've got this second story living just as soon as you come in. But there is a ton of things that we got to get to before we get into the primary living area. So let's come in. So when you're coming in on this house, to the right, you're gonna see this beautiful stairwell. But we cannot skip the first bedroom, the guest suite in here. So it's really nice. You've got a full bathroom. As soon as you come in, you've got a nice curb shower, custom cut glass in here. You've got a nice single vanity, countertops. You got that textured tile all the way through the ceiling, and it's the same tile you're gonna see in the floor. So it just really makes this area pull it together. Just absolutely gorgeous. Love this finish that they've done, the custom cut glass. And then of course, you know what, let's back up because I don't think I even talked about the flooring. You've got this nice LVP flooring throughout this house, full the main level. Sneak peek. That's where the kitchen's gonna be, but you're gonna have to sit tight for a minute because we're gonna check this floor out in here. You got the guest suite coming in. 3 windows immediately. Nice high ceilings on here. I think these are 9 feet. Flooring just continues throughout. So this would be an absolute perfect place when you've got those out-of-town guests. You could put them here. If you do need the additional bedroom because you've got a growing family, this could be another option for you as well. You do have the slide-in built-ins on the wall. Really nice size closet in here, but just look at the size of this. I'm guessing that this is gonna be a queen size bed. You could get a king in here. It might chew some of the space up if you did get the king in here, but as you can see, that queen size bed, you got plenty of room either side with some furnishes in there. But I just love these windows. You got these 3 windows. Remember, on the exterior, they are black casing. So these are really, really nice. Love this spot. It is away from the rest of the house because you have almost like a divider, a separator between the main living area and this guest suite, which is of course this absolutely grand stairwell. But just look at the natural light that's coming in through here with all these windows. That's just all the way around. Now, me personally, I love stairs when they come up and they bend around like this. Much better design feel than when you just have the straight up and down look. Now, we'll get up here in a second. That's gonna be where the bonus room loft area is. That's a killer. We've got more to unpack right now. So here is this grand kitchen, living, dining area room. But I wanna show you a room that I just personally don't see that. I don't think I ever see it. Not the living room, you've got the nice shiplap, but just check out this little nook area. Guys, drop a comment below. Do you guys see a builder that puts a little nook area just to make that usable space under the kitchen? I mean, this is so, I hate to use the word cute, but I'm gonna use it. This is a cute little area. You got some storage down over here, shelving. It's like your little morning coffee hangout area. You do a little quiet time. This isn't a place that you could do this. It's just carved out through the stairs, through the main living room area. So again, it's not something that I see, but just look at this kitchen. You got the primary owner's bedroom, main levels right over here. We'll get to there in a bit. But look at this kitchen. All right, let's go ahead and unpack it. I think I've shown you enough right now. You've got the nice sectional over here, L shape, really big, huge light fixture, built-ins, shiplap, carpentry casing around on the wood casing. You've got this nice, sexy fireplace that's built in here. So you've got the gas flip it on for that ambient effect. It's really nice. And then you've got this nice wood beam above the fireplace. But I'm guessing, guys, to give you an idea, that's probably a 60-inch TV. So if you did want to go bigger, guys, you could probably put a 70-incher up there. It's just so nice. But you've got these custom built-ins on both sides. Really like these. Nice upgrade. I always highly encourage all my buyers to go ahead and do this at the Design Studio Center because it's a feature that is fully worth it. Speaking of design studios, there's going to be a discount offered right now in the incentives where you could get them to do it for free. But I'll talk more about this, but just look how nice this is. Again, look what this is. Never see it, don't see it. Now, outside to the outdoor living area, you do have 3 glass windows on this side and 3 on this side. So this is just an area just to bring that outdoor living area back inside. Just look at that second living area, the hardscape package that they do. There's one entranceway, and again, here's entranceway number 3. But let's go ahead and we'll get there in a sec. But I want to show you this living dining area that they've included on here. Now this is a huge table. Look, you've got 8 chairs on here, and just look how much space it's got. Ton of space either way. You could definitely go bigger if you needed to, or of course you could get something smaller and get that nice leaf effect in here. So I'm going to show you the kitchen here in a second, but let's go ahead and just check outside, because you guys know outside is the living space is one of my favorite areas here to be in the Carolinas. There is a John Deere making some noise behind us, so we won't spend too much time out here, but it's just too good not to show you. So you've got this nice porch. It's not screened in, but it is built in. There's what's causing that noise right now, guys. You got a fireplace. Sneak peek of what the second story is gonna look like for you. You do have that second level balcony, guys. I just had to show you because that's one of my favorite things in this house. Absolutely gorgeous. But look at the size of the yards. These are huge, wide lots. So even with the noise that JCB is making right now, you're still going to have a lot of space between you and your neighbors. Oversized AC units on here. You've got this gorgeous hardware package. So you got a fire pit, extra dining area here. And of course, you've got the gas grill connect outside. But just look at the outside elevation. Really like it. beautiful black casing windows. This dark gray effect really makes this house stand out, gives it that like craftsman finish on there. But just look at this, absolutely gorgeous, landscaped real nice. Look how green and lush this fescue grass is. And here, guys, we're gonna have a look at the second model here in a second, which is right over there. We're gonna get inside because I don't want to get too much more background noise in here. And there's so much more to show you, including their kitchen. But before we do, gas fireplace, hook up through the TV in here. Of course, it's all hardy board sided on here. Great finish in here. They've got the fan already pre-installed. Huge thing for these hot and warm months that we get here in the Carolinas. All right, I've had enough of that noise. I cannot take it anymore. We're going back inside where it's quiet, where they got the AC kicking. And we're gonna look now at this kitchen. So look at the size of this island. You got the waterfall style quartz countertop effect. Love it. You got 4 bar stools down over here, built in. So another spot that you can, of course, sit and have lunch, do some entertaining. Absolutely gorgeous pendulum lighting that's coming down from here. Just look at the dark finish countertops, cabinets. Let me know what you think to those. Some people like the lighter look, so if you like them, let me know. But here's the big thing. Look how it goes all the way to the ceiling, so you can get the extended upgrade. Again, a package that you can get. And you've got the nice, beautiful KitchenAid burner. What is it, 6 burner cooktop? You got your microwave, 6 burner. Love this tile backsplash over here. Really nice effect on it. But let me know what you think about these cabinets. They are obviously darker, but I do like this nice finish that they've done. Let's check if they are. I don't know if they're soft close. Let's check. Of course they are, yeah. They're just not soft close, so definitely get the hinges on that. But this is a true double stack oven, not a microwave oven combo, because you got the microwave over there. Very nice. Here's a sneak peek where the primary owner suite is, but we've got more to show you before we get in here. Dishwasher, kitchen island, of course, floor, quartz countertop. Do like you've got your trash in here. I get this question all the time. This is really important to some people. It just makes the kitchen nice and tidy. You wouldn't think I'd get too excited about the trash, but not having a visible trash can around here does make a huge difference. But guys, if you are entertaining, this is gonna be this first level entertaining spot for you. And there, of course, is that little nook. Love it. Really like this little area. You got the stainless steel package with the KitchenAid, nice sink, and of course you've got the garbage disposal. Let's give it a test. Yep, it's working. A lot of them are putting the garbage disposal buttons on the countertops now on the kitchen island. So love this spot over here. So now let's check out another secret room, if I should say secret. It's a flex space. Look at this. You've got this absolutely gorgeous wood finishing on the walls and of course on the ceiling. Look at how they've done it. You've got the recessed lighting, you've got the fan in here, you've got the TV over there with the built-ins. They've set this up. I was going to say it's a Peloton, but it's not. It's a knockoff. It's a Mason, never heard of them. But you've got the roller in here. Of course, if you're more Peloton people, this would be the spot. Yoga, this would do a nice yoga studio in here, just right off the kitchen. Nice space in here, get your morning sweat on after your coffee, before you tackle the day. You can, of course, put the doors on here. They are off the hinge right now, but you can, if you wanted to, you could do the pocket doors. Now, here is the kitchen pantry. Huge wood built-ins, massive. You've got storage down here. Love it. You could definitely fill this bad boy up with a couple of trips to Sam's, Costco. And then here is going to be your everyday entrance point. I'm not going to go into the garage, but you've got a really small drop zone. I like to see them a little bit bigger because that's not really going to be if you have a family of a couple of kids, that's really not going to be a Huge space, but it's nice to have in here. Notice you can have a transition now in flooring. Goes to now the tile flooring for the worst room in the house, which is of course the laundry room. You do have a sink in here, but I do like this. You got a window in the laundry room, so it doesn't make it feel like a prison. It actually feels like a normal room. Backsplash, cabinet, same as the kitchen. You got ample storage over there. Pretty nice. In fact, it's really nice. I love this area. Now, here's something I just don't see ever. Look how the kitchen countertops wraps around. Look at that. Under cabinetry lighting. You've got the deep pots and pan storage under here, but I do like how this wraps around. Really nice feature. Really brings the kitchen into more connected with the rest of those rooms, but really like over here. So let's check out the second level. We will come back to the primary owner suite, which you have to see. But here we go again, of course. Just look at this ginormous entranceway. Makes it feel very grand in here. And of course, I do like these stairs. They've stained them almost identical to the flooring, so it really connects everything. But as you're coming up here, look, I can still hear the workers outside from here. Those guys are working hard today. But look at this loft area. You have a multi-purpose area, so let's unpack this. You got a wet bar, yes. Quartz countertops, small refrigerator sink. You've got the wine built-ins. You've got the wine fridge, of course, it's KitchenAid for the package. Lots of light. This is how you're gonna come up and see this. Just look at this. This is one of my favorite bonus rooms I've seen in a while. So you could have multi-functions. You've got built-ins, desk, TV, plenty of storage up here. You've got some table tennis action going on over here. More light up here. And it just keeps on getting better. Love these furnitures in here, but this could be a great spot for a teenage hangout room or a second movie room in the house. Really nice, but let's just check out. Look at this, guys. Beautiful. You've got the Trex flooring in here, so you wouldn't need to keep restaining this. You've got the nice open chair rail. So you've got full exposure out here. Working hard. He's working hard. I'll give him his due. Lush green grass. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at how this just backs to woods over here. You've got a water retaining pond over there. I'm not sure if they're going to be staying. But this is just really, really nice. We've got the speakers wide out here. I could just see yourself like hanging out here, enjoying a nice beverage or two, just enjoying watching these guys work really hard. Let's get back inside. Let's close this. Let's make sure we can't hear them. But this loft bonus room, do with it whatever you want. You've got it so large, you can of course make this a multi-function room. Love the idea that they've got ping pong. You can do table football if that's your MO. Love these built-ins, just really, really nice. Can't say too many nice things about this. Love you've got the PowerPoints already built in. Of course, in the design studio, you really get to pick exactly where you want to put these. So great spot. So when you're coming in the main house, at the front of the house, so it keeps everyone else, the noise away. The noise is going to go towards the front, the living room and the kitchen are in the back of the house. So you're going to have some nice separation there. Just love it. But there is more to see. You've got more storage space in here. Huge storage space. 8-foot doors. You've still got these nice 9-foot ceilings on that main area, and I think they come down to 8. The flooring continues. We've got some bedrooms on this side and also this side. And we have a second laundry room. That's right. Why someone would do 2 laundry rooms is absolutely beyond me. But if you like laundry rooms, I don't. That's where you could put another one. You got a huge bedroom with its own bathroom in here. A lot of natural light. This roof really feels wide open. It's huge as well. This is a smaller bed. Maybe it makes it feel bigger than it actually is just because of this. But look at that. Lovely, 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 lovely. You've got double windows on this side. Love this. It's got its own private, it's got a nice little chair here. You could sit out here, you could read a book, you could look at some giraffes in Hugo. And here is its own bathroom. So we're gonna transition now again from the LVP. It looks like we've got marble tile here. We've got a steel tub. It's not a porcelain style. You've got the subway tile backsplash all the way to the ceiling. You've got the commode. And of course, you've got a single vanity in here. Same cabinets as the kitchen. And then the flooring transitions again. Nice walk-in closet. I just would like them to see the wood built-ins. I'm not a fan of those metal hangers in there, but that's just my personal opinion. Take that for whatever it is. Laundry room, 2 laundry rooms, can't get over that. But then you come down this long corridor and yet you've got another bathroom, bedroom, and the next biggest bedroom on the 2nd story here. So the design is absolutely killed in here. It's got the skateboards hanging from the wall. You've got 3 windows right here, extra window over here, little homework spot here. Love that built-in desks. You got a nice storage shelving system in here as well. So this is a really good little nook. Don't see that much at all. And of course, coming around on this side, look at the size of this bedroom. I'm guessing that this has got to be around 14 to 16 feet here and around 14 on this side. So it's a huge room. No ceiling fan. Like to see them put the ceiling fans in here, but I understand they don't always do that. In the model, huge walk-in closet. Again, no built-ins. You've got these cheaper wiring systems as far as the shelves go. Would like to see a little bit different. Let's go in the bedroom again. So here's another bedroom. This one's a little bit smaller. I would say that this is 12 by 14 on the footprint of this bed. They do have a small bed in here, so keep that in mind. That's definitely no bigger than a queen, but you do have the 2 windows, but just keep it in mind because they can't really put a huge headboard because it will cover up the windows on either side, which is one of the key features on here. But it has this little bathroom down on here, not connected. Won't beat the dead horse and keep talking about these wire shelves in here, but you got a nice size closet area, nice flooring. Do like what they've done on this. And then this bedroom and this bedroom, the bigger bedroom, they have an entranceway and they share this bathroom. Really nice. You've got those textured tiles. You've got the double vanities. You've also got the nice mirror in here. But of course, you've got another door here that's taken off for the model purposes. But this is where you're gonna have your stainless steel tub, your commode, and of course you got a window. Why is that important? You want that door here because if you've got a couple kids sharing the bathroom, one's gonna bottleneck the entire flow of people getting ready in the morning. But of course, this bedroom, the daughter's bedroom, I'm calling it, they have its own bathroom up here. So guys, what do you think to this floor plan? Drop a comment below, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Let me know if this floor plan is something that you like to see. Absolutely gorgeous. We are going back down so we can go ahead and check out the primary owner suite again. Back off this kitchen area, living room, but wait until you see the next floor plan. It's smaller, not by much, but it uses its space really intelligently. Speaking of intelligently, look at how the designer has designed this room. This is a massive primary owner suite. You've got lots to talk about and unpack here. You've got the board and batten style here, midway, wallpapered up. You've got the 2 windows. You've got the angled tray ceiling, recessed lighting. It's built out over here, so you get an additional
you know, I'm guessing maybe 3 feet out here that sits out. So you're gonna have these nice 3 windows, great spot for just hanging out, reading, getting a little alone time in here. And of course it is on the back of the house, so filled with privacy, really nice. Huge, this is absolutely huge. If you like huge primary owner suites, this is one of the bigger ones I've seen in a long time. Now it gets a little bit better because we're going into a really big primary owner's bathroom. Let me know what you think about this. Get people that either love this or couldn't care for it either way. So you're gonna have the his and the her sink right here, and then you've got, what can we call this, ladies? Makeup desk? Right in front of the mirror, right over here, inside the window. But you've got plenty of storage. And we've got to go ahead and check this shower out. So absolutely huge walk-in shower. It does have a tiled curb going in, tiled on the floor, marble tile to the ceiling. And of course, you've got the 2 shower, one rain head and one regular in the, actually no, there's 3. One in the wall, rain head, and then you've got the one that you can pull out and extend. So this is a huge shower. Commode right over here. And of course, let's look at this primary closet. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what they should do in the other closets. It's such a small, relatively inexpensive update you can do on these that makes a world of difference. So if you like that style closet, more that California feel to it, definitely worth being updated for. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the second floor plan. So Amara Chase is the name of the subdivision. It's a small, intimate community. 54 home sites are going to be built here by design. They wanted the acreage, but they're looking for people that want the subdivision lifestyle, but don't necessarily want to be right on top of their neighbors and right on cue. Just look at how wide these home sites are. They're all going to be like this, so plenty of space between. The HOA is just insignificant, really. It's just $100 a month right now, what they're estimating it to be. But it doesn't include a pool or anything of that nature, but there is the ability to put pools here in your own backyard, but absolutely gorgeous. So guys, before we move on, I just want to ask one thing and one thing only. If you're appreciating these videos that I'm doing, if you like seeing these communities, would you let me know? Would you drop a comment below? Would you give me a thumbs up? Just let me know that this is something you're interested in. And before we go inside, I almost forgot the most important thing. We're going to be talking about the costs in these and the incentives. So let's go ahead and get inside. All right, so this one is the Presley. As you can see, it's 3,700 square feet. So it's a slightly smaller floor plan. But guys, it doesn't feel that much smaller. There's a difference on the entrance point, as you can see right here. But other than that, the house flows, the finishes are very, very similar. So as soon as you come in, I think these are the exact same flooring, made to be a little bit darker from the palette. But you've got these high-end finishes. You can see you've got the board and batten. And immediately on the right-hand side, you've got an absolutely gorgeous office. Now for offices, this is probably about as nice as I've seen in a long time, because they've done these custom built-ins. They've got these huge oversized drawers. They've got the cabinets with the glass finishing in here, and you've got the electrical package on here. So you have those lights above there. Plus you've got this small transient window, and then you've got a double window on the front of the house. So this would be absolutely perfect for anybody working from home and needs that space. Now you can, of course, put the double French doors on this if you do want the privacy on this. The model home hasn't opted to do that for obvious reasons, but it's a very, very easy, quick update. Now here's where the house gets a little bit different on here. I'm gonna show you the main level floor plan first. Coming in here, just look at the size of this. But this is where the stairs on this, it almost feels like this house is flipped sideways from where we came from, where the entrance and the exposed stairwell is on the main living area versus that separation. So something really, really nice and different and unique. So coming in from here, let me just turn it around and you can see it. This is going to be a full bathroom. You do have now a transition to the tile, nice 3/4 tile up. You've got the curb shower, custom cut, tile backsplash. You got a white shaker cabinet in here, nothing too exotic, but it's really nice. You got that window, of course, and you've got that nice vanity in here. Tons of storage in this house. So I'm gonna just show you how many storage spaces are in here because there's a lot. I hope you guys are bringing a lot of stuff when you move in here. Speaking of storage, right over here, you've got another, oh, it's locked, but that storage space goes all the way back and around on this. So you've got that extra storage space. So let's just look at some of the things that are very similar. You've got the open, exposed, 2-story, 20 feet, I'm guessing up here, and the dining area. So this one, even though it's not separate from the rest of the house, the living space, it does feel a little bit separate and a little bit more formal, but you've got these 3 sliding glass doors on that side, and it's the same on this side. So there's a lot of natural light, but just look at this dining area. This is one of my favorite features down here. It looks grand. Whoever's been living in this house has been drinking these bottles of wine dry, but it's a nice touch. It's a nice feature here right below the stairs. You've got that exact same stair rail. You've got the same style stairs that kind of come up and bend around. Love that. So just look at here. Really nice. Now guys, wait until you see the bonus room on the second level on this one. But this is absolutely beautiful. All right, so a few different styles on the kitchen. We don't have the waterfall, the effect where the quartz comes down on the side. This is just your regular 3 centimeter inch thick quartz. They have changed a few of the specs on here to give you an idea on some of the palettes. So you can see this matte black with the textured finish farmhouse sink. You've got the white shaker cabinets with black pulls. These, of course, do have those nice dovetail, really like that. And of course, they are soft close, but this is a gorgeous, gorgeous kitchen. You got the pendulum lighting over here. Now, you don't have the cabinets that are 2-story, like go to the ceiling. So almost, so a slightly different, that's what you're gonna look on just the standard package, but still very nice. You got the under cabinetry lighting, tile backsplash. You got the, what is it, a 5-burner gas cooktop. You got the vented hood, got the microwave. Look, really good, love that. Now here's one of my favorite little features. Now, if you don't do this piece over here, this is where the kitchen's gonna end. So you're gonna have the microwave and oven combo, stainless steel. You can still got these white shaky cabinets, but this piece right here is an upgrade and you can do it in the design studio. And we're gonna talk a little bit more about the incentives that they're offering right now. But you got that board and batten style that kind of continues it, but I like this piece, otherwise it would just be empty. Really makes a nice upgrade. Kind of brings that kitchen a little bit further out into the living room, which is absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. Love this sectional. 3 windows again, but you've got those 3 sliding glass doors over here. This does have the sound package in here, which you can do. I personally like this fireplace a little bit better. I love this board and batten style. Looks like they're showing Carowinds theme park on there, which is down in Fort Mill. But you've got the nice pieces of furniture, which is, this is interesting because typically builders will show their built-ins, but this one has opted just to give you an idea on what it would be like without the built-ins, because not everybody goes for that. So it's a really good job what they've done. Now this living room, it doesn't feel as big, but I think the furniture choice in here might not be ideal because the furniture could come out another 3 feet on here, but they've opted to push it over down there. Plenty big enough for a family. It's just not quite as big as the Barkley that we came from. And I think this is an area that you're gonna use a little bit of square feet. And of course the kitchen, it's huge. It's a big kitchen. I don't wanna say it's small, but it's just slightly smaller than that. We'll go outside next, but I'll show you your entrance point to the house so you can kind of get a feel of the pantry. It does have a smaller pantry. Maybe have to go easy on some of those Costco or Sam's trips in here. Not huge, decent size, nice built-in. And here is another small drop zone. These are pretty small for today's standards. Normally you get to see them a little bit bigger, and you do have some more storage, nice coat closet. This right here is where you're gonna come in every single day if you're parking in the garage, and this is how you're gonna come into your house. So you kind of circumvent the front end of the house and come straight into this kitchen, living area, nice. But a couple of my favorite features of these glass doors, it just makes such a big difference. And the 2-story up here, I mean, it just makes this space, again, 2,700 square feet. It doesn't feel like 2,700 square feet in here. It feels like a good size, especially coming from a house, what was the last one, 3,300 square feet? And you get the exact same floor print on this porch out here as well. It's not screened in, but you still have those black casing windows, so you can see the finishes are exactly the same. Completely different color, but it's still got that hardy board siding on there. I wish I brought my sunglasses out here. But here you go, they've got the same package, I believe. You've got the hardscape package, patio pavers, you've got the grill, nice spot out here, and the grass. Love this grass. Makes me want to get my golf clubs out here, but you can kind of just see how close or how not close you are to your neighbors. Just look, we're building 2 spec homes over there. The one behind it, I think, is already sold. But again, 54 homes in this beautiful community. So it is designed that way. But look at the trees. You've got these 60-foot pine trees right behind you. So absolutely gorgeous. Definitely space back here to put a pool, since the community doesn't have one. If you wanted one, this hardscape package is an add-on. Typically, if you just get the standard, you're going to get the concrete slabs on the porch. This is not going to be included in here. So if you wanted to go the pool route, I probably wouldn't recommend you doing this, or maybe not making it extending it quite so far, because that's a good 15 feet out there. If you wanted to put the pool out there, that's the spot. All right, so let's go ahead now and check out upstairs. Let me know what you think. So far, so good. You like it? Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. You like it? I tell you, this one's for a smaller footprint. Really doesn't feel that much smaller. Pretty impressed. All right, so love this stair rail. This is where your kids are going to be sprinting down the stairs, asking you when's dinner going to be ready. Perfect, but look at this. Like this up here. Now, one thing that you are going to notice on this floor plan, the primary owner suite is upstairs. Before I do it, that's an absolute killer bonus room, but I'm going to show you another room before we get over here. So let me come back. This is too good not to show. Look at the view. You're coming up this stair, coming around into this grand entranceway, 8-foot doors. You can, when you come in here, really, what's going on? Oh, they've clamped it shut. But as a primary owner suite, you have the privacy that this door comes. You've got the barn door on here for the primary bathroom sneak peek. And then we have the primary owner suite. Huge room. So this one it's narrower, but a lot longer. So you're gonna use some of the square feet on either side. That is a king size bed. So if you had a California king, it would chew up a little bit of the space that it's got on this side. But I do like the design of this one, I have to say, because I like it when they can put furniture right here. And I don't know, some people like TVs over there, you know, whatever your preference is, but you've got a ton of space between there and there. Just a lot of space. But do like the way that they've done these craftsman finishes. You've got the square cut baseboards, and you have the batten board style up here. So it's a nice finish. No fan. They are pre-wired for fan. You do have the surround package up here as well. So if you wanted speakers throughout the house, it's an option. Notice the flooring is carried up to the second level as well. Now you got this nice barn door. Let's check out the bathroom, huge. So you're missing some of the space here, that desk that was there, the makeup center, whatever we're gonna call it. And then we do have the quartz countertops, shaker cabinets, smaller shower, but it is not small. You still have 3 shower heads. You got the rain head, you got the fixed, and you got the one that you can pull out that looks like a microphone. So you could be in here, jam into your music like you're in concert. You got the cutouts over there for your shampoo. I do like this, that right here. That feels like a marble finish, but I do love this. I'm gonna get back so we can see this a little bit better. I do like that. That looks good. You got the commode and you've got a linen closet over here. So this bathroom, the way that it's laid out, it's actually a little bit wider and it really flows good with that primary owner suite, because the primary owner suite is longer, but this bathroom is wider. So it's a really nice flow. And of course, you've got the nicer shelving systems in here. You got the built-ins, the custom built-ins versus the white wire ones. So guys, I like this one. Again, it is smaller. It does feel smaller. I want to be completely transparent with you, but it doesn't feel small. And this, I love how they've got this little separate area that you just separate from the rest of the house over the the back of the house, because everything else is going to be at the front of the house. Now let's check out, you got to see this bonus room. Let me know, again, it's not as big. You don't have the balcony on here, so let's just get the obvious out of the way. But as far as size goes, this is good size. Here we go, Shea Homes is advertising Carowinds theme park again. But you got a nice size TV on the wall. You've got some 2 windows, 3, and then you got a double. This one, they've put a foosball table in here. It's not quite big enough, I would say, to get the ping pong, but it might be. You might have to do a little imagination as far as your rearranging of your furniture, but this is a good size and it feels a little bit more enclosed on this one. So you could play your music and your movies a little bit louder in this one than the other one without annoying everyone else in the house. No words, laundry room, pretty nice, I guess. Huge washer dryer. You've got the same cabinets, countertops. You've got a small sink in here as well. And a nice little transient window. Nice change in flooring. I mean, it is what it is. But it's nice. It's right here from the bonus room. So if your kids are sitting there doing absolutely nothing, you could yell up the stairs and tell them to fold the laundry. No excuses, kids. It's right there. You can do that. You can help your mom out. All right, so now we're going to go into the remaining 2 bedrooms. So you can see linen closet. So there's going to be a bedroom and a bathroom and a bedroom. So let's go ahead and go into this bedroom first. Now this is the first time in all of these models that we're going to transition to a carpet. Decent sized room. It's not the biggest. I'm going to say this is the smallest bedroom in either of the models that we've scored so far. So it's not huge. You've got a, what's that, twin size bed? You probably couldn't get too much more in here. Decent if you have the young kids, but remember, you got the loft and the bonus room literally just outside this front door. So it's a good spot. Nice size carpet. And, ooh, I did not see this when I walked through. I missed this. I missed this one. This is nice. You've got a nice, it's a really small shower, but it's nice. Good spot. Missed it. Glad I came back. And over here, got a nice double vanity commode like that tiling, and we're back to the non-custom shelving, but first world problems, right? I mean, it is what it is, but this is a nice room. I missed that. I thought it was smaller, and this room has a bathroom attached to it. Well, I like what they've done this now because this makes sense. So that room has its own. This room here, you could use this bathroom for the rest of the bonus room. So if you are having friends and family, or the kids have got friends around here, they don't need to go to a bedroom to use a bathroom on the second level. So that makes a ton of sense. So let's just check this one out. Same cabinets, countertops, lighting package in here. You got the commode. And these tubs, these are steel tubs. These are not the porcelain style tubs that are just kind of cheaply made. You got more of a square subway tile. Just one shower head in here, but that's all you need. But like how the shower rod bends out, so it gives it a little bit more space. And of course, we've got nice, ooh, very cool. Like it. This is a good little spot. And then this is the last bedroom, but I do stand corrected again. This one is definitely smaller than the bedroom with the bathroom in it. This has to be the smallest bedroom. And it makes sense why the designer has staged it with a day bed in here, because if you would have to have a twin in here. Have to have a twin in here. Otherwise, it would just be too small. But it does have a built-in closet. But here, just to give you an idea, if you put a twin bed in here and maybe one piece of furniture, this room is pretty much done. Pretty much done. There wouldn't be a whole lot of extra space in this bedroom. So this one does feel a little bit small. This would be a room, maybe if you needed a second office, but if you did have older children and you needed that space, you would need to keep that in mind, that it's just going to be a little bit smaller. But do like this area. Love this bonus room. This bonus room, to me, I don't know why I'm getting so excited about this bonus room. Definitely been in houses with bigger ones, but I just like how it flows. And I just like how this area over here, it's very grand. It just feels different. The flow of this house is just a little bit more unique than some of the standard 2,700 square feet homes that I've seen before. And I just like how that primary owner suite is just down over here. Just looks really, really good. All right, so now we need to talk about the incentives that this builder is offering. All right, let's talk money. I've been teasing you with this for about the past 20 minutes or so. So this was just given to me. The builder just printed these out. Literally, the incentives change with builders all the time. But some of the packages that they offer right now is just amazing on here. So let's talk about the builder incentives, and then we'll talk about the price of the homes first. So right now, what you can get from the builder, if you use their preferred lender, their Shea Home in-house mortgage broker, you can get $15,000 towards your closing costs paid for. That's just by simply using their broker. That's a great deal. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. I see a lot of similar incentives right now where you can get them basically to pay for your closing costs. So as good as it is, it's not something totally unique, but they do have a second incentive that they're offering right now with up to $10,000 in your design studio center. So people typically spend roughly, just as an average, in a house of this size and this price point, which we'll get to in a second, but they're gonna put around $40,000 to $50,000 in upgrades in the house. So you can go ahead and take that $10,000 right off the bat. You get $10,000 free from the builder in the design studio. So of course you don't have to use the $40,000, $50,000. I'm just kind of giving you an idea on where people typically end up on an average price point in the design studio. So it's $10,000. So you get that $15,000 towards your closing costs. You get $10,000 towards your design studio center. So that's $25,000. Now let's go ahead and talk about some of the pricing on here. So the first one we were in was called the Barkley. So there's 3 different elevations for the Barkley, and they start as low as $788,000 for one of the elevations. Now we're in the Presley. We are in the Presley right now. And this one is the smaller floor plan, remember, 2,700 square feet. And right now, these are going at $693,000. So that includes the lot premiums as well. I should have said that to begin with. So you're looking for the base price, and the lot premiums already included. And you are looking for the design studio updates from there, upgrades you can do. So very, very, very aggressive pricing for homes that are built by Shea Homes in this neighborhood. Just completely amazing. Love these bigger lots. That really gets me going when I see these big, wide lots that the builder is offering right now, because I get a lot of people that reach out to me through this channel and they want subdivisions. They're moving from out of town. They want their kids to go ahead and get acclimated into good school districts. They want kids in the community where they can hang out and have kind of like built-in friends already. So that's important, but not everybody wants that, you know, cookie cutter kind of neighborhood where the houses are just stacked right on top of each other. So this is a really good option for people of that are looking for this. Now, I'm going to just talk to you a little bit about now some of the $30,000 incentives on some spec homes. So the incentives that I gave you on the front end is going to be if you go ahead and build the house yourself. Spec homes are ones that the builders are offering, and they're offering up to $30,000 on builder incentives. So that to me is just worth its weight in gold. You can typically get much better deals, pricing and incentives on spec homes than you can if you build from the ground up. So right now, this house, 2,700 square feet, the 4-bedroom, you can go ahead and get that with $799 with the lot premium and over $120,000 in builder upgrades. So all that plus that $30,000 is just some really aggressive pricing for this builder. So guys, I really hope this brought some value to you. I'm going to take these sheets with me because I got some clients that I know are going to be interested in this product. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'm going to put my phone number again right below here. So reach out to me. You can give me a call. You can shoot me a text, send me an email. I answer every single one personally. And if you're moving to Charlotte, whether you're in Charlotte right now or you're moving across country, across town, I would love to be your agent of choice. Go ahead and reach out to me today. And until then, oh, actually, I almost forgot. I'm going to put a link to a video right here for another Shea Homes community, but this one's on the south side of town. So the complete opposite ends of the spectrum. Plus, the floor plans are not the same. So the building series is the same, but the 2 floor plans in this video are going to be completely different from what you saw today. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and close this out. Again, I'm going to put my phone number right below. Reach out to me. I'd love to be your agent of choice. And until the next video, I'll see you around town, and God bless.